Okay, guys, let's go back to the Seamstress Union. Returning to the Union. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the doors into the Seamstress Union. Heads raise, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and bone, and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Oof. Miss Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco walks in, carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet, fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of a wet speckle and there's something new in her eye, fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Miss Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts, then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota. I had a run that went bad. So, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It'll only upset me further. Caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that's distracted me from my business. Huh. Miss Kubota, my apologies again. Jerry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. Tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honor. Now go. Bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffles, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, street ninja. That girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like this in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this rumination. Please take it as a show of my respects. This looks like my kind of place. Whiz, I could use a bunk. Uh, yeah, thanks. You're most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you'll find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. Cyberdock. Okay. Yeah. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of these facilities. But as I said, your family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Oh, I wanted to ask about your other things. How else can I help you? Is Mr. Delia here tonight? Yeah, he's in the back bar, usually where he does business. Coyote's Crusade. What is that? Coyote grew up in the Royale, but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to the sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through chip through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. If you don't mind, how did you get involved in it all? Okay, are Johnsons or Fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delia, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He's often stage side. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found artifacts, but he's occasionally has work. If you don't mind, how did you get involved in all this? I'm a former runner. Now I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need trustworthy places to congregate and do business. Okay, cool. A runner herself. So what did she say? Oh, just like random bar chatter. Van Grass. Alright, let's see what this guy's deal is. Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby. All at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass. Make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. Okay. I do street work. You got anything? Nothing for you tonight, sorry. I'm doing a thing right now. Important things. Oh, hey, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can still see he's staring at his HUD. I'm a fence too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Okay. This the way down, or no? Hey, Johnny Clean. Johnny leans on a seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd of the Union. Thanks for the tip the other day. Okay. Okay. Piano's a little out of tune. Check it out. Hey, Mr. Clue. The hulking troll bouncer on the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man never moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening. See Coyote's back. Looking only a little worse for wear. You have you to thank for that? Having your back part? Yeah. Paco and I tracked her down. I always wonder what she saw in him, but I guess he ain't all bad. Just glad she's back. You feel protective? Guess it's your job to care. It's just a big old sheepdog. Let's just go to the first one. Immensely towards anyone who walks through that door. Be they employee or patron, unless they're mean ill, of course. Okay. Mind if I ask you for... Oh, man. I haven't minded so far. Hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know, or what they don't understand. How long you been working here? Yeah, how long you been working? I crawled in here after I woke. Miss Kubita took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. Alright. Got you around. Seems alright. Let's go into that safe house. Play chopsticks. What happens if you play chopsticks? You're natural. You should give up shallow runnings. Become a touring pianist. Johnny does not look impressed. I guess Johnny's the guy that's just watching. So you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard. They spark faintly memory of wonder. Immediately forgotten by the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. The entrance to Mrs. Kabuta has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully decked out, I don't know, medbay or something. Woo! Our friend's severed arm. Oof, woof. Okay. Before we get on to our, like, objective stuff, let's, see what's going on here. Ooh, okay. My safe house. Oh, he's got a grenade. Okay. Ooh, all my runner pals. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering far horizons of astral space, while his body peddles his otherworldly artifacts or something. Good evening, young troll, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I'm his Eldrin Halfdream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical Faki spells, fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Just more stuff. I'm not playing a spellcaster, so yeah. Eric Mersman. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Okay. Kind of seems like this guy just has the stuff that was upstairs. TB Gundersman. Theodore Buster Gruberman. A well-groomed orc. Dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say. The neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is this man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the lines of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arcs of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answered as Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasions. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. Let's take a look at what he's got. Ooh, Uzi 3. Most popular SMG in the world. I want to get a shotgun one day. Or this long-range assault rifle. That could be nice. Machetes, drones. Yeah. Doesn't seem like you need any of that stuff right now. Oh yeah, the cyberware guy. Every inch of tech above or alcove is covered in chaotic patchwork. Quiltor, circuit boards, chips, wires, display, millions of other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. He's just in a suit. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists. And doesn't it exist, I can get it made for you. Any questions? I can answer anything or any gear you need. What's a deck? What's a program? An ESP we have for sale? Yeah, what's a deck? You jack into the Matrix, or in the context of a run, when you jack into a local node of the facility you're in, the deck determines how many programs and ESPs you can carry from the firepower of your base Matrix attacks. Decks have IP, when a deck's IP is reduced to 0, you get booted from the system. And it'll hurt. Okay, what's an ESP? Johnny, you want to take this one? Sure. When you infiltrate... Hey, it's the cleaner guy. When you infiltrate a facility on a run, you have a team. When you jack into the Matrix, you're all alone. That's where ESP comes in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program, which, when you deploy it, manifests as another team member in the Matrix. Different types of ESPs have different abilities. Okay, what's a program? A program in the Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide variety of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. What do you have for sale here? Oh man, I gotta upgrade my decking abilities. See you later. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker, my good friend, Johnny Clean. While in the same overalls that you saw him upstairs, down here, leaning over the workbench, crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and as invisible as most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help, if I can be. How is decking used? The decking skill is often used just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally, a run will have the option or the requirement to go into the local matrix LAN of the facility you are infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No. Janitors never do. When I was younger, I had the rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now, it's just sort of part of me. Is it true that you were part of Echo Mirage Team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known this guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So, he sure as hell is not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, let's just let the subject drop. See you guys around. I think I have some points. Yeah, 9 points. Yeah, let's put some points into decking, guys. Intelligence. Used for decking or rigging. Biotech. Bonus hit points when using my deck. Required for decking. Main component to calculate chance to hit enemy computer programs deck. Increase the skill. Okay. Can equip Sony CTY360. Let's do it. ESP control. Increases the power of deck expert systems programs in the Matrix. Let's get one. Okay. My intelligence at 2. Mark target. Increase your chance to hit enemies by 10% when used. Fuck it. I think I'll keep it at that. You know? We'll spend those other points later. Let's have some decking abilities. Alright. Make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Oh, Sheen. Okay. Tell me about the night Sam Watts died. Sam's dead? Jeez, guy. Do you really think this is the time? How did he die? This is gonna have to wait. This woman needs surgery now. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in this waiting room. Watch some Trivid or something. This young lady will have to do work. Never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for. No questions. Take it easy. Ah, yeah, I guess we'll just wait. You said anything about me going to sleep. Just give me something to bite on. You're tough, kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, Coyote. Let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. 99. Coyote looks better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she is sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline is worn off, it's clear that she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost good as new. Better, really. Okay. Yeah, I gotta talk to her about Sam. She looks genuinely sad. Can't say I'm surprised he's dead. Sam was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him. Met him. He's a charmer, too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing them back, but good. Eventually he got loud the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking with who knows what, and Miss Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake jogged him out back into the alleys. That's the last time I saw Sam. Said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standards, damn Drek. He grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother. How he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Where did Sam live? On the streets mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash on one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. Did Sam have enemies? Enemies, that's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion, but no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Tell me about Sam. How bad was the drinking? If it was just drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the magnanimous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more of the stuff, trying to forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying, didn't you know? Everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared after a while and one day came back all better. Looked good even. All better, just like that? Did he say how he got better? Said his mom helped him out. Never said how though. Tell me about Sam. Hear you liked Sam. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Did you guys jam? Yeah, I don't know. I liked him. He saved my ass once. Got it. For us, it was more about me saving his ass once or twice. But Sam just had a way of charming you, you know? I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you to do something for me. What do you need, babe? Need you to talk to Mr. Delia for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it, and when I recover. Oh well, I got the gems. Investigate Sam's bunk. Oh, okay. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillow, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about the age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Check the back of the photo. Written in a woman's hand are the words, Sam and Jessica, Lake Shaminish State Park, summer 2040. Okay, let's take that photo. I guess Sam had a sister. Mr. Delia. Mr. Delia looks small and tough, with an untraceable shoddy on his back and heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done, and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slow down. What do you want? Mr. Delia, we have business to discuss. Business? I got no business with you. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. Yeah. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why? Did she say so? Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Trying out a new arm. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. Street Ninja. Guys that got your goods. Kaya's boyfriend. What's this? A romance trid? I don't give a crap about boyfriends. Where are the stones? Hold back the best stone and give him the rest. Hold back the pebble with the runes on it and give him the rest. I don't really care about the stones. I'll just give it to all of them. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eyes, moving quickly through what appear to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he finds what appears to be ordinary pebble inscribed in Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you done good, but you're late. Coyote knows that, in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Alright. Mr. Delia looks you up and down and takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me and I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. No offense for those gems. Bang gas. Follow me. Okay. Let's fence these gems, I guess. See how much we get for this shit. Van Gas is fiddling with his cyber eye while noodling on his PDA. You're back? Still busy. What's your story? Need you to fence some stones. You the right guy? Stones? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, here the servos in Van Grass Cyberware Weir as the magnifying lens straps into position, bends his head, looks over the stones. Where do you get this deck? Gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. Sounds good. Done. Give me your cred stick. Alright. Yeah, honestly, I feel like that was a lot of story stuff. I'm feeling a little bit tired. Maybe this episode's short. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to call that here. Seems like a good spot to end for the day. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.